Are you looking for the best work gloves? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best work gloves on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Ironclad General Utility Work Gloves. If you only own one work glove, make it this utility pair from Ironclad. Constructed from a mix of synthetic suede and breathable nylon, the gloves strike the perfect balance of durability and dexterity. Testers praised the comfortable fit and effective impact protections, which helped on a range of field tests, from handling power tools to clearing yard debris. As form-fitting as a driving glove, one consumer tester observed, adding that the hook and loop wrist strap makes for an even more secure fit. Other testers praised the Ironclad's versatility. Solid grip when working my cordless drill, with enough flexibility to pick up drill bits and other small hardware, said another consumer tester who tackles a lot of DIY projects around the house. The nylon construction at the back of the hand helps wick away moisture when working in warmer weather, though it also means water can get into the gloves. There's a small patch of terry cloth, well placed on the back of the thumb, to wipe your sweaty brow. Touchscreen compatibility on the thumb, index finger and middle finger enable easy scrolling. Though the gloves have a hard rubber guard along the lower knuckles, there's no impact protection at the knuckles in the middle of the fingers, which might be a bummer if you do a lot of handiwork in tight spaces. Number 2. DIGZ High Performance Gardening Gloves. Though they're billed as garden gloves, this inexpensive set from DIGZ can handle other medium-impact jobs around the house, thanks to its resilient spandex construction with added palm padding and reinforced knuckles. I love my DIGZ gloves, especially when I'm pruning or pulling weeds, said Lynn Redmile, product analyst at the Good Housekeeping Institute. They protect my hands and fingers from anything spiky. The fitted gloves are extremely flexible and nice for jobs that involve detail work, like cleaning crevices or planting seeds. Touchscreen compatible fingertips let you scroll and swipe while working. The seam construction isn't quite as tight as what we saw with higher quality products, so don't expect this to be the last work glove you ever buy. But they should deliver several seasons of service, especially if you avoid high abrasion tasks like handling rope or digging ditches. The bright, colorful patterns add a bit of whimsy. Not only that, they make the gloves easy to spot, say if you leave one behind in a garden bed or a patch of ivy. We also like that the gloves are machine washable. Number 3. Mechanix wear the original Covert tactical work gloves. High abrasion tasks, like pulling cable or tightening lug nuts, will quickly turn cheap work gloves to shreds. Those kinds of activities call for more rugged construction that's also flexible enough for fine motor skills. The combination of toughness and dexterity is what makes Mechanix wear a favorite with professionals and hardcore DIYers. As one of our analysts put it, just about every tradesperson and mechanic I know has a pair of Mechanix. During lab tests, the synthetic leather required almost no break-in period, and its flexibility improved over time. The gloves proved hard-wearing, with reinforced fabric along the thumb and index finger. I use them a lot for wrenching on my truck, said Timothy Dahl, work gear expert and Good Housekeeping contributor. I wore through them eventually, but that will happen with any work glove with a bit of give. Our testers also praised the rubber wrist closures for their especially secure fit, the touchscreen compatibility, the nylon carrier loop for hanging the gloves on a hook in the workshop, and the fact that they can be tossed in the washing machine. Number 4. RefrigiWear Extreme Freezer Gloves. Whacking your thumb with a hammer never feels good, but in sub-zero temperatures, it's the definition of agony. RefrigiWear's Extreme Freezer Gloves deliver maximum protection down to -30 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks to their insulated design and impact protection. Thinsulate is a popular insulation, said Seymour. The gloves also have a soft, plush lining that's great for colder weather. Make no mistake, the RefrigiWear is a lot of glove, with stiff construction that never really loosened up in our testing, even after an extended break-in period. So don't expect to use the gloves for delicate finish work. But when it's frigid outside and you need to chop wood or shovel the driveway, the gloves are true finger savers, and thumbs, too. The model line we tested has a touchscreen nib on the index finger of the right glove. It does the trick, though given the overall stiffness of the gloves, it's best for swiping as opposed to tapping out lengthy text messages. Number 5. Volt Resistance Polar X7V heated battery-operated gloves. If you're often working in truly Arctic conditions, it might make sense to spend more on a heated work glove, like this battery-powered pair from Volt Resistance. The gloves, which combine a nylon shell and fleece lining, are powered by a 7-volt rechargeable battery that slips into a zippered pocket at the back of the hand. We tested the gloves during an extended cold snap in the Northeast, with wind chills driving the real feel temperature into single digits. The battery pack generated ample heat, especially on the highest of 4 temperature settings, controlled via a push-button switch on the back of the hand. The heat was concentrated at the battery, with less warmth radiating to the fingertips and thumb. But the gloves definitely did a better job of keeping testers' hands warm than an unheated glove. Battery life at the highest setting was around 2 hours. As with other cold weather work gloves we evaluated for this report, the Volt features heavy-duty construction that offers superb protection against the elements. But flexibility is minimal, more in line with what you'd get from a quality ski glove. So they're best reserved for gross motor activities, like pushing a snowblower or stacking firewood.